Have you ever had problems communicating with other Christians? Hello, I'm Amy Johnson, inventor of the revolutionary new Christian communication controller. After you see how it works, you'll want one for your very own. Let me show you how it works. Suppose you've just lost a loved one, and while you are still mourning the loss, the church lady shows up at your door.
You know, sweetie, it's really a good thing that God took your loved one home to heaven. If she had lived, she would have walked with a limp. But, you know, sweetie, she wouldn't have gotten sick in the first place if she had more faith. And maybe you could have prayed more too.
I think we've heard enough. As you can see, with my amazing Christian communication controller, you now have full control when an insensitive Christian snob is about to make things worse. Let's rewind the communication. Now we pause for a moment while we bring up the menu. We scroll down to the alternate language translations, and now, in addition to Spanish and French, we can choose the language called Christian sensitive. And when the church lady shows up, you will hear what a church lady should say.
Amy, dear, I heard about your mom. I am so sorry for your loss. You must be devastated. Listen, if you don't mind, I'd like to stop by tomorrow before dinner and drop off a casserole. The last thing you need to worry about now is housework.
Thank you, that would be very nice.
See you tomorrow then. Bye-bye. I'll be praying for you.
The revolutionary new Christian communication controller not only works on insensitive Christians, it also works on insincere Christians. Here is another example.
Amy, I was just thinking about you. I was thinking, we hardly ever get together anymore. Say, is that a new dress? I love it. What a yummy color. But, you've always had good taste in clothes.
Last week, this person crossed the street to avoid talking to you. Now she suddenly wants to be your new best friend. If you let her, she will gush like this for 5 or 10 more minutes, until you melt like butter. When she finally gets around to slapping your face, she's hoping you'll thank her for it. So, we'll just fast forward over the insincerity, and get right down to the bad news.
By the way, I saw your musical play the other night.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was a drama major in college, you know.
So you've said many times.
Yes, and I thought the second act was a little under-rehearsed.
Oh, really?
Yes, you know I played that part myself.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I don't think you got in touch with the true emotions of the role.
We'll just fast forward through the rest of it. This poor person was ignored as a child. And even today she craves attention, by being the resident expert on everything. As such, she has taken on the Christian ministry of criticizing others, in a nice way. Bye-bye. See you on Broadway. The Christian communication controller is also particularly helpful for the second kind of insincere communication. I call it a hustle. Watch.
Amy, I was just thinking about you. I love that dress.
Let's bypass the gushing, and go right to the punchline. That way you won't be swayed by emotions.
Can I borrow your car tonight?
The pause button on the communication controller gives you valuable time to think through your answer or even consult the Bible. And in this case, the Bible says that Christians are not obligated to give to everyone who asks for something. The Bible only tells us to look after orphans and widows in their distress. Beyond it, giving is optional.
Well, can I borrow your car?
Sure, as soon as pigs can fly.
But I thought we were best friends.
For our final demonstration of the usefulness of the new Christian communication controller, we see what is known as the steamroller. It's a person who won't let you get a word in edgewise.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you since the Bible study. You know, you had it completely wrong. You really should give up leading the Bible study and let someone lead it who knows what they are talking about.
The steamroller. No subtlety at all. No deception. Just a frontal attack. And the attack could get personal.
Uneducated. Juvenile.
In such a case, you would be tempted to fast forward through the entire tirade. But as a Bible study leader, you're obligated to improve your skills of exegesis and leadership. And it's possible that some of what she has to say might help you to grow as a Christian. So, you should use the Christian communication controller to sift through the tirade in an effort to get something positive from this conversation.
Blind as a bat. Moron. Imbecile.
No. I was wrong. This steamroller has nothing positive to help me grow as a Christian. So, now let me demonstrate the most useful feature of the Christian communication controller. The escape button. See, it helps you to disappear. The revolutionary new Christian communication controller. Coming soon to a Christian bookstore near you.
Hey, where did she go? I wasn't finished. Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of the script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.